everyone. Good morning, it's Minky. I just want to show you two very good exercises. The first one involves a ball, and I also got this exercise from Doug Split-Gerber and Deborah Corbo. It's a psoas or hip flexor stretch, and what I'm going to do is put the ball right where my hip bends, and it's going to be on each side. But I'm going to lay down on the ball and hold my leg out into a frog position. Now, Doug and Deborah, of course, explain this a lot better than I am, but just for our purposes, this is one of the best hip flexor exercises I've ever experienced. It really does change your life. And it's painful, which means you're doing it right. So what I'm going to do is take this ball and put it here, right in my hip joint there, right where the bone is, and lay down on the ball. Now, once I'm down, I'm going to take that leg out like a frog. Now, some of you, this may be very uncomfortable. You cannot do this with your leg out. You can keep your leg a little bit more straight. But the best result is when the leg is like a frog, on both legs if possible, and if not, at least the leg that you have the ball on. You're on your elbows, pulling up in the center. You're not sagging down into the ball, and your shoulders lift it up, and you just relax down into the ball with your hips. Now, if this feels like somebody is stabbing you, then you're doing it right. That just goes to show you how tight your hip flexors are. Now, the reason why these are so tight is because we sit all the time, driving, many reasons. We sleep with our legs curled up. There's a lot of reasons why our hip flexors are tight, and it affects how our spine works. It affects how we can work our abdominal muscles, a lot of things. So I'm just relaxing into this for at least 30 seconds. Okay? Now I'm going to come up and just move the ball to the other side, lower down onto my elbows, bring that leg out like a frog. This leg can go out a little bit. I'm able to do this. If you're not, then you might want to straighten your legs out a little bit, but this is the best way, the way I was taught by Doug and Deborah, to put the ball in that area of your hip where your hip bends and relax into it without letting your body, shoulders sag and your stomach just go down. You want to push out, but relax the pelvis into the ball. Holding the abdominals in. You should be looking down. Breathing in and out. Now this does feel like a little stabbing pain. You might feel more pain on one side than the other. Kisses from Pang Pang. Oh boy. Okay, I'm laying on your ball, sorry. Alright, now the next exercise I'm going to show you is a stretch, which is for the opposite side. I know, Pang Pang. And I'm going to go over to my back. Okay, and this is a typical hamstring stretch. This is a Pilates circle ring or a fitness circle ring. And you can get them anywhere, but don't pull on them too hard because they will come apart. I'm laying on my back. My knees are bent. And I have my arms by my side. One leg is going to come up. And actually I could use both arms on the ring. And put my foot into the fitness circle ring. And the leg has to be straight. So if you're doing this like this, it's no good. You have to be as straight as possible. If you're not flexible enough to do this, then you might have to get a towel so you can lower your leg down. You might even have to hold your leg here and straighten it like this, or even hold your clothes. But you have to have a straight leg, or you're not going to stretch your hamstring or your, the back of your leg. So you always want to hold stretches for at least 30 seconds. I'm not sure if that was 30 seconds, but I'm going to switch to the other leg. The opposite leg is always bent. Lift up. Hi, Bang Bang. Kisses from Pang Pang. Okay, just hold here. Try to relax. About 30 seconds. This feels really good going up and back of my leg into my butt. And just make sure you don't use an elastic piece of equipment to stretch, because what you're stretching would be the elastic. This has to be something that doesn't move very much. And just hold that here. Another couple seconds. Make sure you're breathing. You can also bring your foot a little closer to your face. You're going to really feel this in the back of your leg. At least 30 seconds. It seems like a long time, but it's necessary so your body knows you're stretching on purpose. And one more breath. And those are 2 good stretches that you could do with your 60 to 90 second exercises or anytime you want to. And that's all.